Next is your differential oil. Your differential contains gears inside a metal housing which transfers power to the drive axle by means of a drive shaft. Your differential oil lubricates the internal parts of the differential to help prevent wear. It also helps to keep the differential cool. This is what a differential looks like, which is located underneath the vehicle. A differential will be found on the rear of a rear-wheel drive vehicle. A differential will also be found on the front and rear of a four-wheel drive, all-wheel drive, and other multiple powered axle vehicles. The differential oil is drained and refilled with removable threaded service plugs like the one in this picture. Be sure to change your differential oil on a regular mileage interval, which typically is every 30 to 50,000 miles if you're using conventional differential oil. Or you might want to consider using 100% synthetic differential oil. Some are good for as many as 500,000 miles before they need to be changed. And in the long run, it'll actually save you time and money with your differential oil changes. Next is your transfer case oil. Your transfer case contains gears inside a metal housing which transfers power from the transmission to the front and rear drive axles by means of drive shafts. Your transfer case oil lubricates the internal parts to help prevent wear. It also helps to keep the transfer case cool. This is what a transfer case looks like. You can see the front and rear drive shafts extending off the transfer case. A transfer case will be found on four-wheel drive, all-wheel drive, and other multiple powered axle vehicles. The transfer case oil is drained and refilled with removable threaded service plugs like the one in this picture. Be sure to change your transfer case oil on a regular mileage interval, which typically is every 30 to 50,000 miles if you're using conventional transfer case oil. Or you might want to consider using 100% synthetic transfer case oil. Some are as good for as many as 500,000 miles before they need to be changed. And in the long run, it'll actually save you time and money with your transfer case oil changes. Next is your air conditioner refrigerant. Your air conditioner system allows you to stay cool inside your car when it's hot outside by circulating a special cooling refrigerant, which also lubricates the system. A normal system will lose a quarter pound of refrigerant each year. So eventually, if your air conditioner doesn't seem as cold as it used to be, then there's a good chance it just needs some extra refrigerant added. If you happen to have a sight glass located in the engine compartment, like a lot of vehicles do, like this one here, then it'll allow you to check the air conditioner refrigerant level. Just start your vehicle up on a warm day, turn your air conditioner on maximum and the blower on high. Then watch the sight glass for about a minute. If you see any white foamy air bubbles in the sight glass at any time, then you'll know it just needs some extra air conditioner refrigerant. Air conditioner systems are serviced with a high pressure service port like the one you see here, and a low pressure service side port like the one you see here. The low pressure service port is the side that air conditioner refrigerant is added to. The next thing is your battery. Try and keep the battery surface clean. Always keep the positive and negative battery terminal posts coated with some type of oil or battery post sealant to help prevent corrosion. If you do get corrosion, be sure to remove it so you don't have any electrical problems, which could include difficulty starting. Some batteries are maintenance free, which don't require you to add any water, like this one here. But other batteries like this one do require water to be added. Simply remove the caps on top of the battery with a flat-headed screwdriver, and that'll expose the 6 separate openings on the top. If any of these openings, or what are called battery cells, are low, then just add water, being careful not to overfill any of them. I find that a Dixie cup works really good for doing this. When adding water, always make sure you use distilled water or you'll shorten the life of the battery. Next is your windshield washer fluid. Make sure you keep your windshield washer fluid reservoir filled so you can wash off effectively whatever splats on your windshield going down the road. And whatever you do, do not put water in the windshield washer reservoir because you want something that has cleaning agents in it and won't freeze in the wintertime. Most windshield washer solvents will give you protection down to at least minus 20 below 0 Fahrenheit, which can also help control any ice buildup on the windshield in case you run into that kind of weather. Now that we've covered all your fluids, go to Auto Maintenance 101 Part 4 and we'll cover some last minute items.